trick-or-treaters, and welcome back to my channel, TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a-card readings, just like this one, and other spiritual related videos. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. While you are subscribing, make sure you hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos just like this one every week. Alright, you guys, so we are back with another pick a card reading. Today we are doing your month ahead 30-day forecast. I know it's been a while since we've done one of those, so we're back with it. Okay, you guys, so as I'm filming this is for the month ahead for June. Okay, happy Pride Month, everyone. Happy Pride. Now do remember that these are timeless messages, so even though as I'm filming this it is the month of June, you can watch this for any month ahead or any 30 days that you feel called to. Okay, and then just know that the message is for you for those particular 30 days that are ahead of the day that you're watching this. Now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get into it, you guys. We have 3 groups set up for us, just like always. Group number 1 is card 7, the Tooth. Group number 2 is card 26, the Puppet. And group number 3 is card 48, the Trumpet. Okay, so those are our 3 groups. We are going to have the timestamps in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section down below so that you guys can skip ahead to the parts that you want to see. We are going to have timestamps for the close-up where we get nice and close up. You guys listen to my disclaimers, you can do your meditation, get nice and grounded, and choose the group that is meant for you. And then we're going to have the timestamps for each of the individual groups as well, so that way you can skip ahead to the group that you want to see. Sometimes, you know, you guys feel called to watch more than one group, and just know that's okay too. So you can watch 2 groups or even all 3 groups. That is absolutely okay, you guys. Now, I don't want to make this into too long. We're going to go ahead, we're going to get right into it, you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video, and I really do hope that you find some inspiration today, okay? Let's go ahead and let's get into it with your pile selection. Alright, boos and ghouls and witchy souls, and welcome to your pile selection. So we have our 3 groups here set up nice and close so you guys can get meditated and grounded, so you can choose the group that is absolutely meant for you. So for group number 1, we have card 7, the Tooth. Group number 2 is card 26, the Puppet. And group number 3 is card 48, the Trumpet. Okay, again, that is group number 1 with the Tooth. Group number 2, card 26, the Puppet. And group number 3, card 48, the Trumpet. Group 1, group 2, and group 3. Alright, so I'll go ahead and give you guys a couple of minutes to choose your group. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to choose. You can pick based off of the number on the card, the picture on the card, the placement of the card, the number of the group. You can close your eyes and then open them and see whichever group catches your eye first or calls your attention the most. You can hold your hand over the screen and see which group makes you feel fuzzy. Okay, so there is no right or wrong way to choose. Just use your intuition. That is the most important thing. You can even pick more than 1 group, so if you feel called to pick 2 groups or even to watch all 3 groups, that is okay. That just means that there are multiple messages meant for you in each of the different groups. Now for a couple of disclaimers, you guys, these are general readings, okay? General readings. So that means that if you hear something that does not resonate, that is okay. Just let that message go and let it flow. There are a lot of people watching this video and a lot of people watching the same pile as you. So just disregard any messages that do not resonate, as they are messages meant for another trick-or-treater that's watching the same pile as you. You know your life, you know what works best for you, so just listen to those messages. And you do have free will, so if you don't like a message based on the path you are currently on, you have the power to switch paths at any time. These messages are not set in stone. You are constantly changing and growing, and your future is constantly shifting and growing as well. Now, with all of that being said, please do ground yourself by taking a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Go ahead and do that a couple of times to really get grounded. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to do a small meditation. That is okay, you guys. It is very important to make sure that you are in tuned, in sync, and grounded so that way you can go ahead and watch this video and the messages that are absolutely provided for you, and making sure that you hear the ones that are absolutely meant for you, okay? If you feel called to, you can skip ahead to any pile at any time. That is okay. I will have all the timestamps in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section down below, so that way you guys can easily skip around to the parts that you feel called to. Also, please be aware that sometimes there are trigger warnings on this channel, and I do read reversals, okay? So we are real on this channel. I don't sugarcoat any of the messages. I am just the channel, and Spirit is giving the messages that need to be heard. Sometimes the messages can be very healing because we do work with the shadow self, and sometimes that can be challenging, okay? It can be a little bit difficult. It can be a little bit hard, but remember that it is always very, very rewarding and also quite beautiful. So do please keep that in mind. Also remember that these are timeless messages. That means that every time I sit down and perform a reading and decide to do one of these messages for you guys, I do so with the intent for these messages to transcend space and time, so that way they will find their way to you when they are absolutely supposed to. So just know that if you're watching this video, then this message is absolutely meant for you, regardless of any dates or times that might be associated. Alright, you guys, so with all that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I'll give you just another moment to go ahead and pick your group. Timestamps are below, and we're going to go ahead and get started with group number 1. Let's go. Hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 1. You guys chose card 7, the Tooth. So this is all about your month ahead, the next 30 days. Let's go ahead and see what's in store for you. What are the energies that are surrounding you, okay? So we have the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, or 2 of Ghosts, right? The 3 of Bats, also the 3 of Swords, and the Devil. Okay, the Devil. Now, so you guys are actually the only group who got 4 tarot cards, because the 6 of Imps, also known as the 6 of Wands, just kind of jumped out. So I'm using that as an extra indicator of some energies that are surrounding you. Now, your 3 main cards, though, are, of course, going to be the Devil, the 3 of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. So for you guys this month, we are seeing that there is some energies of not so much love, but I'm seeing there's more energies of lust is really what I'm getting here, you guys. So I'm seeing that for some of you, right, this could go in one of 2 directions, depending on, different messages for different people, right? So I'm seeing that this month for you guys, there's a lot of focus on pleasure. There's focus on a lot of like physical pleasures, of the body. And I'm seeing that for some of you guys, you're either coming out of a relationship, right? Maybe you've just come out of a relationship. You just got, you're like newly single possibly, and for some of you guys, you're dealing with this, right? Everybody's dealing with this in different ways, and for some of you, I'm seeing that you're dealing with this by just kind of getting back out there, putting yourself back out there, and just meeting new people and really enjoying the pleasures of people, the pleasures of other people's company, and that sort of energy, right? You guys know, you're picking up what I'm putting down here. So that's definitely what's coming through here. I also see that for some of you guys, maybe you're realizing, right? Maybe if you're not newly single, maybe you're realizing that maybe you're in a situationship and you're understanding that maybe this isn't really for me. Maybe I really want something better for myself, or I want something more for myself, because I really feel that there's a lot of energy coming through here of wanting more. And I see also here of like being careful what you wish for, not rushing into a relationship, right? For the sake of wanting to be in a relationship and then being hurt at the end of the day because you knew that that this person wasn't right for you, or you knew that it just wasn't time for the relationship, you know. So don't rush into anything that you're not really too sure about. Don't rush into a relationship for the wrong reasons, okay? You don't want to be in a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship. You want to make sure that you're doing it the right way. You're doing it for the right reasons, right? You're doing it knowing that this person is going to be there to take care of you, and you're there to take care of the person, and that it's like a mutual understanding, mutual agreement, and that there is mutual love, right? Most importantly, there has to be mutual love there. So don't just attempt to get into a relationship because of the physical aspects, because there's more to relationship than just looks or pleasure or physical aspects, right? There's deeper emotional connections that need to be focused on as well. Group number 1, okay? Now with your 4th card here, right, that just kind of jumped out, I'm getting this as sort of separate energy from this relationship aspect, where I'm seeing that there is energy of you being victorious. So there is victories this month as well. I'm seeing successes. So there's potential for you guys to be celebrating, right? Maybe you've accomplished a goal, or you've reached some sort of milestone. So congratulations, group number 1. But I am seeing that there is going to be something worth celebrating this month. There is going to be a victory or some kind of success or accomplishment that is going to be happening for you, which is very, very good for you. Okay, very, very amazing. So congratulations on your achievement, group number 1. Keep pushing forward, okay? Keep pushing forward. Now we also have the hearth. So happiness in our hearts and home. Okay, hearth. Now, this energy is interesting because I'm seeing that this month, that means that there's going to be focus on the house and the home. So this could be redecorating, remodeling, right? Just sort of cleaning up as well, maybe doing some cleaning or organizing in your house, which is going to help allow the energy to flow more as well. So if you're the kind of person who likes to work with manifestation or spell work, prosperity work, that sort of thing, you understand that the house has to be organized, has to be cleaned, has to be free of clutter. Okay, so if in order for that energy to flow, right, it's sort of that feng shui energy. So making sure that you just this month focus on getting organized, cleaning up a little bit, and getting rid of old things, right? Whenever energies of cleaning the house comes in, I always take or make it a point to let you guys know that you have to get rid of things that are no longer servicing you. So if you did, let's say, just got out of relationship, then, you know, it's time to get rid of that person's things. Okay, clean that up, girl. Like, clean it up. We don't need that energy anymore up in there, up in your space. Okay, so just making sure that you get rid of things that don't serve you. Okay, whatever. If you have something that has energy of like negative attachments, negative energies, negative memories, right? This could be of a person, situation, a place. Okay, just get rid of it. It's no longer servicing you. In fact, it's actually holding you back, and it's preventing you from receiving new energies. So just do some of that organizing. You might have something that you don't even remember that you kept, but through your cleaning and organizing, you're gonna find it and you'll be like, oh, I didn't even know that I still had this from, you know, this person or this situation, you know, and then you'll be like, oh, into the trash it goes, right? So the energy can flow, right? So that's definitely what's going on here, but definitely tending to the house, tending to the home, spending time with family as well. So if you have a family, you know, spending time with your siblings, your kids, your parents, give them a phone call, you know, if maybe they're not that close to you, but just taking a moment, taking some time this month to just reconnect with your family as well, something else that could be very helpful and beneficial for you, okay? Now let's keep, and cooking. Cook yourself a nice home cooked meal, okay, this month. That's something else to focus on. So if you find that you've been like eating out a lot, you know, buying food from like fast food or restaurants, things like that, it's time for you to heal your body, right? Heal your energetic body as well as your physical body by cooking yourself a nice home cooked meal, and cooking it with love, okay? Cooking it with love and feeding yourself and nourishing that energy, okay, back into yourself, taking care of yourself by feeding yourself, okay? And the energy that you're putting into that meal is the energy that you're putting into your body. So that's another message that just came through that's also very important that I want to put out there for you, okay? Now let's keep going. This month, you guys also have Sea Storm, Calm and Chaos. Sea Storm, Calm and Chaos. So for me, this energy comes back to, right, this sort of relationship energy. So for some of you guys, maybe, you know, like I said, you're single and you're ready to mingle, okay? So there's energy of be careful too, right? Okay, this is coming through here, be careful what you're mingling, okay? All my single ladies out there, be careful what you're mingling, because you want to make sure that you're open and very communicative with your partners. Right, so a lot of you guys, maybe you have multiple partners right now, you know, you're in the dating scene, you're seeing people, whatever the situation is, but you don't want to be necessarily a heartbreaker. You want to make sure that you're very communicative with the people that you're dating. You're letting them know, like, you know, hey sis, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. You know, this is just, you know, for funsies, okay? We're seeing each other. This is it. It's for funsies. Don't get attached. Don't get it twisted. Don't go catching feels, right? So this week really is about not catching feels. Like, don't go catching feelings, okay, for you, and making sure that you let your partners know that, like, you're not into it. Like, you know, don't go catching feelings. You know, this is just, and in the moment you're exploring, you know, your body, you're exploring your pleasures, your desires, what it is that you want, and you're just sort of taking time for yourself, and you're healing through, you know, allowing yourself to have these pleasures, okay? But making sure that, you know, always in moderation and always in safety. Group number 1 for sure, okay? Now with the sea storm, calm, and chaos, it's really just playing with those energies, and I think really there being a thin line between, you know, walking the line of the calm and the chaos, right? Could, because your actions could very well tip you over, you know, tip the scales from the calm and the chaos. So I think that you guys are really walking a thin line, and I think you just have to be really careful with your actions this month, and just think before acting, think before speaking, just really taking the time to really just make sure that you're doing the right thing by you and doing the right thing by others as well, because you don't want to get hurt this month, and you want to make sure that you're not hurting anybody else this month. So just being very mindful of how your actions are affecting not only yourself, but also those around you, okay? So that's another message that's definitely coming through here, especially with this being water energy, emotional energy. So just being really careful with your emotional self and the emotional being of others as well, okay? Because you, right, remember, you want to treat people the way that you want to be treated, and you don't want to hurt other people because you don't want to be hurt. So that's also something that's important to keep in mind. Okay, and then we have choose wisely. So this is definitely more 7 of Cups energy, so choose wisely. So again, this really comes back to where I'm seeing that you guys have multiple partners or multiple suitors. You've been dating, you know, in the dating scene, seeing multiple people, and for some of you guys, maybe you're ready to settle down, okay? Maybe you're ready to make a decision, to make a choice, to settle down, to get into a relationship. So I think when making that decision, right, choosing wisely, because, right, maybe that's where the common chaos can sort of like come into play. You can choose, if you choose wrong, it's chaotic energy that you're automatically going to be brought into. If you choose correctly, then you get the calm energy, okay? So remembering that there is the person that you want versus the person that you need, okay? The person who's right, exciting, the person who's right, pretty, who's nice to look at, the person who's giving you lots of physical pleasures, that, you know, it's exciting, that sort of energy, versus the person who has more of an emotional attachment. There's more romantic values, there's emotional connections and emotional depth, okay? And there's more intimacy and romance versus just the pleasure and excitement, okay? So making sure that you choose the right person, and you're making decisions for the right reasons, and you want to make sure that you have a healthy balance between the two, right? It's not about one or the other, but it's about finding a healthy balance and just really weighing the pros and cons, and just making sure that you do what's right for you, okay? Making sure that you choose the person that you feel you're going to really be able to work with in the long run together, okay? And now for your 2 affirmations. Yes, 2 affirmations. And I'm actually really glad that we chose 2, because we have a sort of classic affirmation, and then we have a very specific love affirmation as well. And you guys, I am seeing that love energy is really at the forefront for you this month, group number 1. So I'm really excited to see what that card has to say. But let's go ahead and let's see what your regular affirmation is, which is clarity, okay? So stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage. All right, you guys. So, I think that this card is special for you, group number one, because it really speaks on you guys battling, I think, your higher self, your ego as well, where the ego wants to really play with the physicality of the body and indulge in physical pleasures, where your higher self wants to focus more on your emotional sustainability. And I think it's really about, again, trying to find the balance of that, right, with the common chaotic energy, finding balance and being able to distinguish between the two voices and being able to know when it's okay to indulge and when you need to really focus on your higher self and highest well-being. Okay, so I think that's something that's really important here, and I think that's something that you guys are understanding. I think this is something that you know, but definitely just making sure that this is a focus for you during this month ahead, the next 30 days, especially when making important choices and decisions, because I do see that you guys are going to have important choices and decisions this month. Okay. And oh, this is interesting. Okay, so you guys also have celebration. And the reason why this is interesting is because we talked about you guys being, having a celebration, some sort of victory, accomplishment, right? So that's interesting. Let's see what it says though. When I come across people in happy, healthy relationships, I give jealousy the finger. We all know the finger, you guys. And celebrate their joy. When I do so, I'm rooting for the good guys, which means that I'm a good guy, and that means all of us win. Who wants to celebrate, okay? When I come across people in happy, healthy relationships, I give jealousy the finger and celebrate their joy. When I do so, I'm rooting for the good guys, which means that I'm a good guy, and that means all of us win. Okay, so I'm hearing this, and the only thing I can hear is good guys, and I'm just thinking of Chucky, the good guys. You guys, like that's literally the only visual I have in my brain. Okay, but I digress. So let me tell you why I love this for you guys, because this is about celebrating other people's happinesses, and this is about celebrating other people's joys, other people's wins, and being able to say good for you, congratulations, okay? Because sometimes we're jaded, sometimes we're heartbroken, we're lonely, we're sad, and it's easy to feel jealous, and it's easy to be envious of other people's happiness and other people's relationships and love when we feel like that's something that we deserve but we don't have, right? So it's like, well, I wish I had what you had, and now I'm angry and I'm upset and I'm envious because I want that and I don't have it and I feel like I deserve it, and how come you have it? It's not fair, right? So that's negative energy, and that's definitely ego energy. When we looked at clarity and being able to separate, right, the ego from your higher self, definitely calm and chaos energy, right? Trying to find the balance. And I think part of that is really being able to realize that it's okay. That it's okay when we feel lonely. It's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to be upset, and it's okay to know that you deserve love. Okay, it's okay to know that, because you do. I do, and you do, and everybody does. And so it's really about understanding that it hasn't happened yet, but it will. Okay, and understanding that it's not going to be this forever. You're not going to be alone forever. It's just for now, okay, in this moment. And understanding that the more that you celebrate love, instead of feeling jaded and envious and heartbroken and lonely, you want to be able to say, it's okay because it hasn't happened yet, and I'm willing to wait for something better. I'm willing to wait for something that's meant for me, because then I know it'll last forever. I know that it'll be true, and I know that I won't hurt in the end. But if you feel jaded and lonely and you feel like, well, I want it now, and then you go ahead and hop into any relationship because you want it now, then that's not healthy, and that's how you end up in relationships and being with people that you're not supposed to be with, because you've rushed into it just because of the sake of wanting to have a partner. And so what you have to do is understand that, sure, everybody, maybe wants a partner, but all in the grand scheme of things, right? So all in divine timing. When it's time for you to have one, then you will. And in the meantime, don't be jaded. Just love and be happy for other people when they find love, and be happy for other people's relationships, and don't allow yourself to feel envious, and don't allow yourself to be upset and angry, okay? And instead just celebrate it and enjoy the happiness of others and the celebrations of others. If you have a friend maybe that's getting married, okay, or a family member, go to the wedding. You know, it doesn't matter if you don't have someone significant to go with, you know, go anyway, and maybe you'll meet someone there. Go anyway, okay? Excuse me. So I think really that's just the energy that this is talking about. It's a little bit of manifestation for you guys, group number one, right? The energy that you're putting out there is the energy that you're going to get back in return. So if you continue to be envious and, you know, heartbroken, lonely, and allow yourself to sit in low vibrations, then those are the people that you're going to attract, and that's the energy you're going to attract. So instead, just learn to celebrate, be happy, and love, regardless if you have it or not, because you always have it. Maybe not always in a romantic way, but you will in a platonic way with friends and family, and understanding that as long as you sit in that positive higher vibration of accepting love, right? Accepting love, giving love, unconditional love to those around you, then that is how positive accepting love will then find its way to you in return, okay? All right, group number one. So that was your message for your month ahead, the next 30 days. There's a lot of energies surrounding you of love and emotions and pain and pleasure and making decisions and relationships. And you guys, honestly, I have high hopes for you. I think there's a lot of potential for you to meet someone and definitely get into a relationship this month. But I think the most important thing is for you guys to just be patient and make sure that you make the right decisions for you. Don't rush into anything. If it doesn't happen this month, it's okay, you guys. Maybe the month after. Staying open and accepting, and just making sure that you allow into your life only positive, high vibrational energies, and allow yourself to just make positive decisions and choices for yourself, okay? So if this reading resonated for you, please comment down below and let me know, you guys. I would love to know it. Also, give this video a big thumbs up. Yeah, if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, join the family if you haven't done so already, hit that notification bell, share this video with friends and family that you feel can benefit from the positive, loving messages that we get here. And thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Thank you for your continued love and support, and thank you so much for watching. If you want to keep watching and keep hanging out with me, I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number two. Let's go. Hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number two. You guys chose card 26, the Puppet. So this is your channeled message all about your month ahead, the next 30 days. Let's go ahead, let's get into it and see what Spirit has to tell you. So we're going to get started with your tarot cards. So we have the Ace of Pumpkins, okay, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Six of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this month I'm seeing that you guys there's potential of fear, of you guys learning to deal with fear, and you guys learning to work on your stress levels, learning how to deal with stress. I'm seeing that some of you guys, you're stressed about money. So I'm seeing that money is definitely going to be a stressful situation for you this month, that you guys are fearful of your finances, right? You're wondering, am I going to have enough money this month? Am I going to have enough money to pay my bills? Am I going to have enough money to take care of my family? You know, there is definitely stress of maybe not making enough money. Okay, maybe you feel like you're not getting paid enough. Maybe you feel like you're not making enough hours. You're wondering, how am I going to put in those hours? Maybe some of you guys are wondering, do I need to get a second job, a third job? You know, am I going to be able to support myself? Okay, how am I going to make up for extra income that I'm missing? Okay, that I'm missing out here. Maybe you're like, my bonus, you know, I didn't make my bonus this month. Okay, or how can I cut corners so I can get an extra bonus this month? So I'm definitely seeing that you guys have a lot of questions. There's definitely a lot of anxiety regarding money this month. Okay, now I am seeing that a lot of this is in your head. Okay, a lot of this energy, it's something that you need to control, because it's sort of a story. It's a fantasy, it's a story, it's something that you're creating for yourself. What you're doing is you're developing a reality for yourself that isn't true, okay? And so you're creating this environment because you're thinking this environment, and your thoughts are becoming a reality of, I don't have enough money to go out, I don't have enough money to spend, I don't have enough money to save, right? These are affirmations. I don't even like saying that out loud as I'm explaining this to you, because, known universe, that this is not me. You have to be very, very mindful of the energy that you're putting out there, of what you're saying to the universe, because your fears are becoming a reality. Now, I'm seeing that you guys do. You do have enough money to save, and you have enough money to spend, and you have enough money for your bills. And I'm seeing that this worry is just that. It's just worry. And it's not really for any particular reason other than something that you're doing to yourself. Now, things that you should be focusing on instead is, how can I have better money management skills? Okay, maybe the problem isn't that you're not making enough money, maybe you're just not spending money properly. Okay, so maybe you are you're spending money in ways potentially that you could cut corners there, right? So you could potentially, instead of buying, that $100 pair of shoes, every week, maybe you could sacrifice on that, and instead put that money towards, your savings, or put that money towards, paying more important bills. I think it's about prioritizing. I think you need to focus on money management, prioritizing, financially, what needs to be, where you need to put your money first, and where, you could put your money last. What's the most important expense versus the least important expense, okay? And making sure that you have enough money to spend, you have enough money to save, you have enough money to splurge, okay? Because you just have to be mindful, okay? I think this month for you guys, it's really just about focusing on mindfulness, focusing on your finances, focusing on budgeting, okay? Just properly budgeting your money, to, sitting down and saying, well, this is all the money that I have. Really just sit down, right, and create a spreadsheet and look at, this is the money that I'm making, this is how much I'm getting paid, for my salary. So this is how much money I have every month. These are the bills that I have every month. I got to deduct, all this money from my bills to make sure I have enough for that. This is the money that I have left over. Let me take out, make sure that I have this in a savings, and then budget that out from that. So then the leftover money, I can use that for spending and splurging. And you're going to realize that you actually have a lot more money than you thought that you had, but you never actually sat down and took the time to do proper financial management and proper budgeting in order to see that for you. Okay, now for some of you guys, right, with the Six of Cups energy coming through here, I am seeing that this is a cyclic cycle of your past. So maybe for some of you guys, you have past traumas with finances. So maybe you come from a family where you guys financially struggled, or your parents financially struggled, okay? And maybe so this is a fear that you are now manifesting into your life. You're saying, well, my parents struggled, now I'm struggling, the family's destined to struggle. No, it's not. You're actually very well off. You actually have tons of money, and you have to be able to manifest that for you, okay, by accepting the fact and accepting the reality that you do have tons of money, okay, and being able to say that for yourself, and understanding that everything is affordable, okay? So the words that you're putting out there, the way that you talk to your money, and the way that you talk about money is going to determine the story of money in your life, okay? Making sure that you, whenever you talk about money, speak of money, and talk to money, and speak to money, it's always done in a positive way, so that way money flows to you in a positive way, okay? I feel like I can go on literally forever, and I feel like I've already gone too long talking about this. So let's see what other energies we have here. Okay, so Barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. Okay, sweetness and synergy with the Barmbrack. Now, this is also energy of surprises. So I'm seeing that some of you guys this month, you're going to be surprised. And I think this is going to be a financial surprise for you, where I think that maybe some of you guys are going to receive a bonus or a raise or some kind of surprise income or money that's going to help you financially. So you're going to have a positive surprise this month financially. It's going to be very helpful. It's going to be very beneficial. And you guys just keep an eye out for that, and making sure that you are manifesting for the energy to appear in your life, because I do see that the potential, right? Because remember, with these readings, this is the potential of that energy, but you have to be able to focus on that potential and create it into your reality. Now, We also have, we talked about sweetness and synergy, which is also energy of movement forward for me as well. Something growing, something taking root, right? Because when we think of baking, right, the barmbrack, baking the bread, okay, this again is something that takes time. So, you know, making sure that you take the time in order to develop, right, the goal, or develop the skills that's going to help you receive the bonus or the raise, okay? And saying, you know, I would like a raise, or I would like a bonus. What can I do to, you know, create that for me, okay? Or even if, you know, finding a new way to make money, right? That's something else that could be a focus for you this month, is thinking about what are the skills that I have currently that I can utilize that could bring in extra money, right? If you're looking for extra money, or you're looking for an extra income, then thinking about what you can do, what you have to offer as a service that can bring in that extra income. Now, this could talk about, you know, just something as simple as a side hustle. You don't have to go out and get a whole nother second or third job, but you can do something on the side, you know, because of a certain skill set that you have that you could utilize to bring you income, something that you know how to do, something that you do well, something that people are willing to pay for, okay? Now we also have Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Okay, so you guys, this is actually really exciting because for you this month, it's all about finances. This month is all about money. It's all about career. That's what it is. It's money. It's career. It's finances. That's what it is. So with this Poe card, you know, it's time for you to learn a new skill. So maybe it's time for you to, like I said, this, it's crazy because we literally just talked about it and boom, the card showed up. Okay, so learning a new skill set, that's gonna help you, right, with the raise. It's gonna help you with the bonus. It's gonna help you with new income, new finances, finding a way to maybe even put yourself out there, right, using technology, starting a YouTube channel, an online business, utilizing social media to promote yourself. Okay, technology has changed the game for right, independent businesses, for small businesses, for creating businesses for yourself. Technology has changed the game for that, right? Because you no longer need a brick and mortar. You don't need to, right, rent a space and create a store and market yourself through a newspaper and magazine. You don't have to do that anymore, because with technology, you're able to work out of the comfort of your own home, creating products in your home, selling services in your home through the internet, right, through YouTube, through technology, drop shipping, Amazon, Etsy. Okay, the limit does not exist. You can create your own website, Shopify. Look into it. Okay, look into it. Group number 2, there's so many ways for you to make money. It's easy. Money is easy. Okay, don't worry about money. It's in your head, because money is so easy to make. There are million, like, the limit does not exist with all the different ways that you can make money, all the different things that you can do, all the different skills that you can utilize to manifest money into your life. Okay, so just look into it, think about it, and find what works for you, because different things work for different people. So something that works for someone else might not work for you, and something that works for you might not work for someone else, because we're all different, we're all individuals. But understand that there's unlimited amount of ways for you to make money. All you have to do is just pick one. That's it. Group number 2, just pick one. That's it. You got this. Okay, we have the base chakra. So this, oh my gosh, I love this. You guys, like, she's making sense. Okay, she's here to make sense. So we have the base chakra, also known as the root chakra. And the reason why this is the focal point for you this month is because the root chakra is all about security. It's about finances, the home, your job, making sure that you're taken care of. It is your security, okay? So your, this card was in reverse when I picked it up. I turned it around so I can read her. So your root chakra is currently imbalanced. Okay, it's unbalanced. So you need to bring it into balance. The way to do this is because you need to focus on being more secure with yourself, having more of a sense of security with your house, your home, your bills, your way of living, your lifestyle. Okay. Something that's going to be helpful for you again is the color red. Okay, so this is wearing red. Eating things that are red apples, tomatoes, okay, eating red fruits, vegetables, foods, wearing the color, and any sort of red stones, okay, like red jasper, which I have here on my cute little red jasper skull, you guys. So, you know, red jasper, carnelian's another one, red jade, okay? So lots of different red stones, ruby, you know, anything red. That's definitely gonna help you to connect with the energies, and it's going to help you move forward with those energies, okay? And so your last two, okay, we have two affirmations for you. So this is one is sort of like a general affirmation, and then this one is more of a love focused affirmation. So let's go ahead and let's see what it is. So we have forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness. So congratulations, you're being given one of the most powerful superpowers there is. Forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Boom. That's the energy right there. That's the message for you. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power, but remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. With great forgiveness comes great inner peace. Now, this card is all about forgiving yourself. Okay, forgiving yourself. You're too hard on yourself. You have all this stress, all this anxiety, all this weight that you're putting on your own shoulders. Okay, all this responsibility that you're creating for yourself. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Like, chill out. Take a step back. Forgive yourself, okay? Because I see that for some of you guys, maybe you're upset. You're upset because you feel like you could have done something more. You could have done something better. You feel like maybe you should have gone to school. Maybe you should have gotten a different degree. Maybe you should have tried harder. Maybe you could have done something different, taken a different path, okay? You know, you have all of these thoughts in your brain of all the things shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? But it doesn't matter because you can't go back and you can't change it. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for whatever you feel like you did that was a mistake. Forgive yourself for feeling that, you know, you didn't accomplish enough or you didn't do enough. And it's okay because you did. You did. And you still can. And if you feel like it wasn't enough, it's okay. It can still be more. Your life isn't over. It's not done. It's not finished. Okay. You still have so much ahead of you and you still have so much to focus on, and you can still go back to school and you can still, you know, try that project again. You can still create a business for yourself. It's not too late. Okay. So forgive yourself, forgive that energy, forgive your parents. Okay. To say, well, my parents didn't have enough money, so they couldn't pay for me to go to college. And so I wasn't able to get an education, you know, forgive them. It's not their fault. They did what they could with what they had. And it's okay. And you still have time to change that and to do something better for yourself and for your family. Okay, so don't blame other people. Don't blame circumstances. And do not blame yourself for whatever state that you're in. Understand that the state that you're in can shift and change, but it's up to you to create that shift and change. Shift and change does not happen without action. So take the action to create that shift and change for yourself to do something better. So future you looks back and says, thank you. Thank you. And why don't you look back on past you and say thank you? Thank you for doing what you could with what you had. Because where I am is better than where I was, and where I will be better than I am today. Okay? Now let's see what your love affirmation is. So, commitment. This is interesting. Commitments. I willingly accept that it's safe to topple my walls and commit completely to a relationship. It might be one that's already here or one that's on the way. Either way, those walls have got to go. Without them, I can go further, feel freer, and love bigger than ever before. Bonus, no walls means I'll save a lot of money on picture frames. So, I'm going to tell you why this matters, okay? Now, I know that this wasn't a love reading and you guys actually don't have any love energy in here whatsoever, right? This doesn't have to do with love. But when we think of love astrologically, right? Love is the energy of Venus. Venus is the ruler of Taurus. Taurus is the money man, the money maker, right? All about second house energy, finances. So there is a connection. So even though this doesn't talk right, there's no love energy. There is a connection between love and finances, okay? Partnerships, okay? Because money and finances is all about relationships, our relationship with money, our relationship with our job, our relationship with our career, our boss, our co-workers. Okay, it's all sort of related. So when we're looking at commitment energy, it's about the commitment that you have for yourself, the financial commitments, okay, that you have. What is your job commitments? Okay, because commitment isn't just a romantic relationship, but it's about the commitments of finances as well, the commitment of job, the commitment to yourself, the commitments to the goals that you make, okay? The commitment to your dream, okay? What is your dream job? How can you accomplish that? What are your financial dreams? How do you accomplish that? Your financial goals, and staying committed to those goals and those dreams and being able to bring them into your fruition through manifestation to create your very reality that you've been dreaming of, okay? So that's why commitment is important for you. So this month it's about being committed to yourself, to your financial goals, okay, to your dream career. That's what you need to be focused on this month. And if you don't know what that is, then take time to figure it out, because we don't always know what that is, and that's okay. You don't have to know what it is. Experiment. Figure it out, play with different ideas and see what feels right to you, see what calls to you, what makes you feel good. Because remember, financial success is also emotional fulfillment. Don't do something only for financial gain. You want to do it for emotional fulfillment as well. Because remember, when we talk about love and finances working hand to hand and sort of being this interchangeable energy, right? It's all about how you feel. Okay, making sure that you feel good, and then you'll be surprised by how money is attracted to that positive energy of you feeling good about you, about yourself, and being happy and feeling emotionally fulfilled. Money loves that. Money loves that energy, okay? Wow, group number 2, what an exciting reading. This was unexpected. I wasn't expecting anything out of these readings, but this energy, it really is, it's exciting, it's unexpected. It's just, I just love it for you guys. And I hope that you loved it too. Comment down below, let me know how this reading resonated. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, you guys, and consider joining the family. Hit that subscribe button, okay? And as well as the post bell notifications so you stay updated, you do not miss out when I post new videos every week. Also, share this video with your friends and family that you feel can benefit from the loving, inspirational, and positive messages that we get here, you guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. I hope that this message is helpful. I hope that this is motivating and inspiring, okay? Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. If you want to keep watching, I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 3. Let's go. Hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 3. You guys chose card 48, the Trumpet. So this is your channeled message all about the energies that are surrounding you for your week ahead, the next 30 days. Let's go ahead and let's get into it, you guys, and see what the energy is that is surrounding you. So we're going to start with your tarot cards. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Wands, or 5 of Imps. And we also have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? All right, you guys. So we're seeing that this month that there could be some conflict that could be happening this month. I'm seeing that there's could be some sort of disturbance, right? There's some sort of disagreement, really, that could potentially be happening with you and one other person. So I'm seeing this is between you and someone else. The someone else could be this Queen of Ghosts or Queen of Cups energy. So someone who maybe is more of a feminine water sign. That could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. I'm seeing that there could be disagreement with money because we do have 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe someone owes you money, or you owe someone money, or there's a disagreement that has something to do with money that's causing this sort of friction and conflict and disagreement energy that's coming through here. But I am seeing that there is some tension for sure that's coming through with this energy. I want to grab another card. I want to see something a little more specific about this energy. Can we get a clarification for this? I'm just curious about this situation, this scenario. We're saying that it does have something to do with money, something about you and someone else, but I sort of want another clarity. Let me have clarification on this energy, please. Let me have clarification on this energy, please. Oh, what's this? Okay, we have 7 of Cups came out. Okay, so making decisions. So I'm seeing that maybe someone's not happy with your decision, or maybe you're not happy with the decision that someone else is making. And this could, again, be a financial decision, okay? This is interesting because I feel like maybe you guys really need to be, 7 of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that you guys, it doesn't matter. Honestly, the energy that I'm getting from this is like petty. Like I'm getting like petty energy. Like it's not that serious. It doesn't really matter. I'm seeing that you guys are like having this argument and it feels really petty is what I'm getting here, because you guys are arguing over about like some sort of financial decision. And I'm seeing that I don't think this has anything to do with you. Like I think that either you're trying to look out for this person's best interest or they're trying to look out for you, but neither one of you guys are really specifically affected by this energy. You're just, sort of making a fuss out of it. I feel like you guys really should just leave this energy alone. Okay, so whatever happens this month, if this hasn't happened yet, and you find that this month that, you get into some sort of disagreement or there's some sort of conflict that arises between you and someone about money, right? Someone maybe isn't happy with the choices that you're making or vice versa. Just let it go. Understand that we are all our own individual person. We're our own individual being. And, the way that we invest our money and the way that we make choices in our life is we do it not for sabotage of ourselves or anybody else. We do things because we feel like it's the right thing to do, because it's what we want to do. Okay. And so I think that there just needs to be more leniency between you and this person, and maybe more open communication and dialogue, because I'm not seeing, there's no swords energy here. There's no air energy. So you guys aren't really talking. And because we have all of this cups and fire energy, I'm seeing that you guys are definitely, there's like a lot of emotions, and this is all emotional based, but it's not very based in logic. So I'm seeing that you guys definitely need to maybe take a time out, take a deep breath, and come back together and express your feelings, right? Have a conversation about it, saying, hey, I just wanted to talk to you. I don't really want to fight with you, but this is just how I feel about a decision that you made. And I was hoping that maybe you can explain to me more about this decision. Why did you make this decision? And try and understand the other person instead of automatically fighting with each other. Maybe talking to the person so that way they understand you and how you feel and where you're coming from, and that way you understand them and how they feel and where they're coming from as well. And making sure that you have dialogue is very, very important, so there is some open communication and understanding. Now let's continue, because I feel like that this we're going to get more information and see what's truly going on here. Okay, change. So that's definitely something that could cause conflict, that could cause issue, is change. Now the reason why, this could be tough is because people don't like change. Okay, it makes them uncomfortable. Because it's unpredictable. Okay, and people don't like being in unpredictable decisions, right? It's like lack of control, this unpredictable energy. So people don't like change. So maybe they feel like you're changing, or they're not happy with the change that you're making, right? Maybe this could be like you moving, switching jobs, right? New career paths, whatever it is that you're doing for yourself, this person doesn't like it. It's because maybe they feel like they're scared. They feel like you're leaving them behind. Okay, maybe some of you people are. Maybe some of you guys are leaving them behind. You're like, well, deal with it. I don't have time for you anymore. Okay, I'm over it. So, and that's great. That's good. Okay, do you, boo. But I'm seeing that really this person is upset. The root of the conflict here is the change that's happening. Okay, they want you to stay where you are, and you're like, no, sis, like, I don't have time for that. I gotta go. I gotta change. Okay, I gotta change. And you know what? That's good. That's good. Move forward. Continue, right? Don't let this person change your mind. Okay, continue to just be brave. Do you make the choices and decisions that are right for you? Because not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Okay. And you know that. And I know that. Okay. And a lot of us know that already. But unfortunately, when we do what's in our best interest, it doesn't always go well with those around us. And when people don't support you, that's usually a good sign that it's time for you to, skedaddle. Okay. That you don't really need that person in your life anymore. Oh my god, excuse me. Group number 3. Okay, she gotta go, sis. She gotta go. So we have faceless ghosts and the haunted girl. Ghost people, okay? Woo! So when this card shows up, she don't show up often. But when she does, that means it's time for you to go. Okay, so maybe you have some friends. Okay, you have this could be one friend, this could be a group of friends, and they serve their purpose, and you're no longer sitting in that energy. So you hung out with them for a while. You guys, you had your chapter, you had your moment, and you're like, okay, I've sort of grown up, I've moved on, I've changed. Okay, and you're not vibing with the same energy anymore. Okay, and that's why you're making a choice to move forward, right, without them. Okay, that's the choice that you're making. You're making this move, this financial movement, right? Again, like we said, a shift in a job, house, home, okay, living by yourself, right? This maybe was a roommate that you had, or maybe a coworker that you had, and you're changing jobs because you're like, this isn't it anymore. This isn't for me anymore. I'm ready for something new, okay? And so this person wants to hold you back, wants to hold you in their energy because, right, and this is energetic vampire energy coming through here where they like having you as, right, this support system for them, even though it's not healthy for you, but they're not thinking of you. They're thinking of their own self and their own best interest. So yeah, definitely it's time for you to move forward from this person who's not supporting you. It's time for you to leave the energy. I feel like you know what you're doing. You're making the right decisions. Don't allow anybody else to hold you back from those decisions because sometimes it's real easy for people to get into your head. So just, you don't have time for it. Don't listen to it. And it's time for you to ghost them. Okay, it's time for you to ghost them. Okay, these ghost people. It's time for you to go ghost them, the ghost friends. Okay, because at the end of the day, this person, right, or these people, they were never really there for you. They were never there for you when you really needed them. They weren't there for you as a support system. So, you're like, you were like there, but you weren't really there. You were there physically, but you weren't really there emotionally. You weren't there to help lift me up. You weren't there when I need you, when I called you, when I asked for you, but I was there for you, and that's why they still want that energy, because they want you to be there for them, even though they're not really there for you. So definitely change of pace, changing friends, leveling up. Okay, you guys are definitely leveling up to something higher. You're raising your vibrations. You don't have time for low vibrational energy anymore. These people are definitely low vibrational energies, and you're not here for it anymore. That was fine. It served its purpose. They were there, and now you're moving forward, and you're changing, you're growing, you're healing. You're at a higher vibration, a higher level now, and you're like, okay, I gotta go, you guys. Bye. It was fun, while it lasted. We had memories, cool, but now I'm good. I'm done. I'm moving on, okay, for new memories, and I'm gonna make new friends, and I'm gonna have new memories and new accomplishments, and that's part of life. That's what life is. So you guys know what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. You're moving in the right direction, okay? It's all positive. It's all good. It's all love, light, all that good stuff, okay? So we also have balance, okay? But your balance is unfortunately in reverse. So you guys are imbalanced currently. And I think part of that is because you're allowing this person to lower your vibration because of the conflict energy. So what you're doing is you're feeding into this energy and you're allowing them to create disturbance and you're allowing them to create conflict in your life and you're feeding into that energy when really what you need to be doing is ignoring them. Okay, so this month, if nothing else, when this disagreement occurs, just, okay, I hear you, but I gotta do what I gotta do, sis. I gotta go, okay? I don't have time for it. You don't have time for the arguments, the disputes, the conflict, the disturbances. You don't have time. You're leveling up. You're higher vibrations. This person is creating, right, this conflict, right? It's a distraction to keep you in the lower vibrations, okay? They're like, no, you have to stay, in the low vibrations with me. So you have to be like, no, like, that's cool if you want to fight. Like, I'm not going to fight with you, right? You have full control over your reactions, your responses to, from other people. Okay. So you decide how you want to respond to this situation. And what you need to decide is, I don't have time. I don't have time to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you. This isn't a discussion, okay? I've made up my mind and I'm doing what I'm doing regardless of what you say because you don't have control over me. You don't have control over me and what I'm doing, okay? You let them know that you have no power here. I'm moving forward. Period. The end. It's not a discussion. You don't need their permission. You don't. It's your life. Okay, so go. Okay, don't make a scene out of it. Don't fight over it because it's just, girl, you don't have time for it. Okay, it's Okay, that's why you're imbalanced because that's the energy that I see here is you're allowing this person to get in your head. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, if this hasn't happened yet, know your worth, know your power, know your independence. Okay. Let's see what your two affirmations are. One of these is more of a general affirmation. The other one is a love affirmation. We're going to see how they both, correlate to the energies we have here. So you guys have love. Interesting. Love is a many-splendored thing. Today, I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulations I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try, or how about the chills I get while singing along to my favorite song. So this is interesting because I'm seeing that you guys are focusing on love energy this month. Now, we don't have really anything here that speaks on love. And I'm seeing that love, this could be something more in the background, right? Something more that you're focusing on that could potentially be the change that you're having. Maybe this is a relationship. Right, maybe could be the love that you had for this friend who no longer is servicing you and you no longer love them and you're moving forward from them. This could be you maybe getting into a relationship that could be the thing that this person disagrees with, the relationship that you're getting into. Okay, maybe this is a marriage, maybe this is a living situation. You're moving in with someone else that you love and care about. And I'm seeing that this person again is disagreeing with that energy. So really, I'm seeing that you have to do what you have to do based on love, okay? Making sure that you're making the right decisions based on love for yourself, okay? Not always necessarily the love for others, but doing what you do because for the love of yourself, the love of your sanity, of your emotional and mental health and emotional and mental well-being, and making sure that you're taking care of yourself because you have to love you enough. You have to love you enough to be able to save yourself from a situation that's not servicing you and to be able to put yourself in a more positive and nurturing situation, okay? And I think that's really what this energy is coming through here. So I'm seeing that you guys are switching your energy into loving yourself more and catering to self-love and self-care and doing what's right for you mentally, emotionally, and physically, okay? And putting yourself into an environment that's going to be more helpful and beneficial to you mentally, emotionally, and physically, okay? For the love of yourself. And then we also have wants and needs. Okay, wants and needs. I take stock of my relationships and I'm honest about what I want and need from the people in my life. I note the difference between the two. Wants are negotiable and needs are not. Both may be desired and either may be acquired, but that's getting into Venn diagram territory, and no one wants to draw one of those. So, wants and needs. So, this month is about focusing on love, the love that you have of others, and the love of yourself, and also the focus on your wants and needs and understanding what you want and need from yourself, what you want and need from those around you, what you want and need from your friends, from your family, from your partners, what you want and need from your job, your financial situation, what you want and need from your environment, your living environment, your job environment. Okay. So these are all things that you are focusing on, that you're thinking about this month. And that's really where the changes are coming from, because you're sitting down and you're wondering, you're thinking, well, what do I want and need for myself? What do I want and need for my life to be happy? What do I want and need? Emotional fulfillment. Okay, what's negotiable? What's not negotiable? How do I fulfill my own emotional needs? Okay. And then that's where the changes start to come in, the change of pace of where you live, the change of your job, the change, of who you surround yourself with or who you spend your time with. Okay, because your time is valuable. How are you utilizing your time? Are you spending too much of it at work? Are you wasting too much of it with people who you no longer support you, or people who are no longer surfacing you? Low vibrational energy. You want to spend your time in higher vibrational energies that are going to bring you emotional fulfillment. Okay, that are going to help you fulfill your wants and needs, spending time with friends, family, and a job and a career that's going to satisfy your wants and needs, making sure that you're doing what you want and need for your own self-care and self-love. Okay, and that's where this energy is coming from. So I really see that a lot of you guys this month, it's about making changes, positive changes in your life, focusing on your own self-care and self-love. And I see that you're focusing on yourself and what's important for you and what's good for you in your own mental and emotional health. And I applaud that, because it takes a lot for you guys to not only recognize that energy, but act on that energy. So you guys are definitely in the right headspace. You're doing what's right for you this month. And it's work, and it's not easy work, but it is very fulfilling work. And I think that this is really going to be helpful and fulfilling in the long run, for sure, where I'm seeing that you guys are just really leveling up. You're doing what's best for you. You know what you need to be doing. You know what's going to be best for you. And you're just paying attention to your own emotional fulfillment and well-being and your own mental health. And I applaud that. And I think it's wonderful. And I think it's beautiful. And I love that you not only recognize that, but are taking action to make that happen for you. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Wow, what a beautiful and powerful message for you. Group number 3, congratulations on the changes, the positive changes that you're making for yourself. Comment down below. If this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, you guys. Give it a like, give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this message, if you found it helpful or insightful or even inspiring. Give it a big thumbs up, you guys. Consider subscribing to the channel, joining this beautiful, abundant, flourishing, spooky family that we have here. Hit that notification bell so you stay updated every time I post new videos. Share this video with your friends and family that you feel can benefit from the loving messages that we get here, you guys, as well, so we can continue to grow this beautiful, flourishing, abundant family. Thank you guys again so much for watching, for taking the time out of your day to click on this video and to listen to this message. Thank you so much for your continued love and continued support, you guys. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you so much, okay? It's been my absolute pleasure to bring this message to you. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next video, but until then, as always, keep it creepy. Bye, you guys.